Hello everyone, I have a surprise for you today. It's not a mod, it's actually something better. I have written a book. It's the first of many that I intend to do because, looking for another revenue source and all that other goodies. But on to the actual topic at hand. This particular novel is called Geist, Krieger, the Western Front. So, yeah, Spirit Warrior, but German. Anyway. By the release of this video, it should be up on both Amazon and Kindle. And I'm going to post some links and maybe even show it off in the actual video, but yes, it should be available. The novel itself is part of the steampunk genre, and it's sort of like if Bioshock, Atlas Shrugged, and Steam Boy all got together and had a baby. Yeah, that's pretty much how it feels. The novel takes place in a universe which is entirely and literally clockwork. Earth is at the center of a geocentric solar system built by a god known as the Watchmaker. This god and his sons are worshipped as an industrial pantheon. Sort of like the Greeks, but with famous industrialists like J.P. Morgan and Andrew Carnegie instead of like Ares and Poseidon. I really don't want to give much of the plot away because it's a trip. Let me just put it that way. But I will say this: it's about capitalism, war, and good old-fashioned killing. But I will say this though: there are politics in this book, but I grill everyone fairly. I don't just lay it upon the commies or the capitalists and just wail on them mercilessly for 20 pages or something like that. No, everyone has their day in the court, so don't if you get a little bit turned off at first, just wait, and the other guy will have his turn soon. But that having been known, the next novel that I do won't be a sequel to this one, though it isn't down the pipeline for later. So if you want like a sequel to Geist Krieger, just skip the next one, and the one after that will be the sequel to this particular novel. The next book I do will be a sort of throwback to the classical 80s action movies. And I don't know how many of you are aware of 80s culture, but action movies from the 80s are very different from what we have today. In the 80s, it was more over the top. Heroes were actually allowed to walk into a room and kill like 50 people and walk out the other side without getting a scratch on them. Nowadays, it's all like everything has to be realistic. There's no cartoonish over-the-top violence or psychotic, witty banter. But so the next one will be a throwback to that, and I don't want to give it away until I actually release it. But it's gonna be a trip too. Except it's gonna be a more psychotic sort of. Ever see the movie Shoot 'Em Up? Sort of like that, except a little with a sort of 80s spin to it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you for today, and you have a good day.